The LaMSTI program is a graduate program at Louisiana State University for teachers or for people with technical background who want to become teachers. The LaMSTI program works with schools that are within a 40-mile radius of the LSU campus. So we have numerous teachers in St. John Parish, West Feliciana Parish, West Baton Rouge Parish, and our greatest number of teachers come from East Baton Rouge Parish. Now within East Baton Rouge Parish we have a couple of schools where there are numerous graduates working together. One of these schools is Woodlawn Middle, and we have 6 teachers working there.
I think Woodlawn Middle has so many LaMSTIs because our teachers talk to one another, because we take the time to plan together and share ideas. And once word started getting around school about this program at LSU with Dr. Madden, there were so many people who just wanted to join. And then once certain people started to finish the program, we started to see the benefit in the classroom too.
In the summertime, the LaMSTI program brings cohorts of a dozen teachers together, and they spend a good 6 weeks, 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, together, working on the subject that they're teaching. And that means that they work with one another, they talk with one another, they share with one another experiences and ideas that they have developed.
Claire Dyer, who is also in the LaMSTI program, teaches right across the hall from me. I did my student teaching with her and then also became a fellow cohort member with her. And we plan regularly. And so that sharing of ideas allows me to give my students more variety in the activities that we do and the way that I teach a lesson.
I think my connection with my teachers here who have been through LaMSTI has been a great help. Since we've all been through the program, we kind of have a common vision of what teaching needs to look like and how we need to change aspects of the way we teach in terms of more complex reasoning and deeper understanding. But then also the connection with teachers at other schools and other parishes has been great because we don't all have the same experience, we don't have the same student populations, we don't have the same facilities or resources, and so being able to glean information from other teachers as to how they implement strategies or convey concepts is a big deal. It's really helpful.
So we've talked to the teachers and asked them what elements of the LaMSTI experience do teachers bring back into their classrooms? In what way does this academic experience that they have in the summer influence and change what they do when they're in their own classrooms?
When I first began listening even to lectures from Dr. Madden about being precise and using technical math terms correctly and conveying the message of mathematics correctly, those things meant a lot to me because I never had thought about how careless I was with the way I tried to explain things to students so that they weren't getting a clear picture of what I meant. Then also making sure kids are having dialogue in class instead of just me delivering information and hoping that they understand it the way I'm wanting them to understand it.
We know that the line set on this one has to be 2. And this one is decreasing, so this line has to increase, right? So here, you can use the ruler to draw your line to the other point of the graph.
In the lesson, there's a focus on using proper language and using precise terms for the linear functions that the kids are working on. This is something that we worked on a good bit during the LaMSTI program. I can remember Dr. Madden setting up certain problems that we were working on and thinking, why is he going through all of this mess just to work one simple problem out? But it really helped me understand how to properly define variables and how to properly talk to somebody in a mathematical language. So now I have more of a focus on making sure that the things that they're saying are proper terminology and that they can communicate not only to one another but to other people outside of this classroom too.
The most important aspect of the LaMSTI program, it's easy. People, the people who are in it. Knowledge is not a rare substance that we need to carefully insert into people's heads. Knowledge is something that grows and proliferates when people get to be themselves, get to communicate, get to express the things that they care about, get to work together, solve problems, and celebrate life.
Well, the LaMSTI program is always going to be special personally to me just because of the door that it opened to me and just seeing this whole new level of teaching. it just really helped me see that there is a way to convey complex information to young children, and they can get it, and they understand it, and they can use it, and they don't forget it. And so it has affected the way I view teaching, it's affected the way I plan, and it's really affected my love for teaching math, because I feel like if students are functional in math, then truly the sky is the limit for what they can do.